Hey guys, welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, the original print-on-demand niches show. It's episode 237, and I'm going to be sharing 5 niches for you to target to increase your sales as we head into the new year. We've got some niches that are going to be in demand right now and in the near future, and then we're going to also be talking about a few evergreen niches that I believe are tried and true, and you can always count on to make you sales throughout the next year when we're in between the big trends. So let's get to it. Let's get started with an Amazon merch sales update. It is peak season, so you can expect to see some really healthy sales. Check it out. In the last 7 days, I made 584 sales on the US market, bringing in $2,336 in royalties. Very low ad spend. Typically, Q4 might be like $2 to $3 a day. And then I made another, like 160 sales from the international markets as well. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I do post daily sales updates for you for motivation. All right, let's get to the top 10. Here we go. These are not curated. These are not handpicked. These are just the organic top 10 according to Podly, the research tool I use for these videos. So you've got the my son-in-law is my favorite child shirt. And I guess that's just being gifted to the mom and dad-in-law, right? You've got the Catzilla. You've got the white elephant shirt. You've got the favorite child, another in-law, the son-in-law. Interesting. The I'm Not Old, I'm Classic. 4547 Trump shirt. I do it for the hose, funny Christmas shirt. Here, fishy, fishy, I'm guessing Christmas gift shirt. The Daddy's Home, Trump in a Santa outfit. And the White House has Christmas lights shirt, or that's a sweatshirt actually. And then behind me, the capybara with the UFOs in the sky. I'll never understand that one. Does that have any foreshadowing for the niches I'm going to share today? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Niche number 1, how about New Year? All right, it's not that exciting. This isn't like a huge niche. Although there are probably some niches that are more, popular than just saying, oh, New Year. But for sure, like New Year shirts in general, Happy New Year, 2025, all different keywords that you can associate and treat each exact query as its own research and design cycle. You get what I'm saying? Like if I type in New Year shirt, I'm going to look and make some designs for that. Then I'm going to type in New Year 2025. Okay. Then I'm going to type in whatever else, right? Like I'm going to keep looking at opportunities, Happy New Year resolution. I'm going to hit all of those because we know the New Year's coming. And because it's, pushed 6 days after Christmas, you have further time for those products to be fulfilled. So eventually it'll get too close to Christmas for people to go to Amazon, order the product and get it before Christmas to be gifted. But that's when you can kind of pivot into the New Year's sales. Okay. So niche number 1, how about New Year? And by the way, I put the in title right there because sometimes you're not going to get great results, but when you put in title, it filters within Podly to kind of force it to give you what you're looking for. So I thought that was a quick little tip there. Let's segue to niche number 2, similar to niche number 1. In this case, it is Chinese New Year / Lunar New Year. Both great opportunities to, again, capitalize on the, turning of the calendar. I'm not as well versed in the Chinese New Year, I'm not going to lie, but I do know that 2025 is the year of the snake. I also know that according to Google, we can expect these sales to really pick up at the end of January, specifically leading up to January 29th. Okay, so do some research, have some fun. There's some really beautiful designs for the year of the snake up there already. Again, what I love about the Chinese New Year opportunity though is that because the animal changes each year, you typically don't have too much competition with the previous year, right? Last year was Year of the Dragon, this year being Year of the Snake. So Chinese New Year, big opportunity. By the way, if you are looking to sell in that niche and you need some help, Creative Fabrica has a bunch of graphic elements, basically pre-made. I like to take those and typically make them my own. Maybe I'll just add text either above or below, change the colors, pick an element out that I like specifically. But either way, you can see I really like this design that I handpicked for you. It says Lunar New Year, Year of the Snake, 2025, using the snake as one of the zeros in 2025. I love that. If you want to check out Creative Fabrica, linked in the description, you can use these graphic assets to make your own Lunar New Year in pretty much any niche, and then combine that with Placeit, and you've got a deadly combo because Placeit is just chock full of mockups, which are going to help your, essentially we're selling mockups, right? The product doesn't exist because it's printed on demand until after the customer orders it. So we need beautiful mockups. I thought this was a great Chinese New Year mockup, and there was many just like them in Placeit when I went looking. So they're both going to be linked in the description. Moving on to niche number 3. Oh, before we get to niche number 3, again in the description, my free mini course and a link to my print-on-demand Facebook group. Both are completely free, so check those out as well. Niche number 3, Trump's inauguration. We cannot overlook this. I believe it's like January 20th. So we've got time to spare to get some listings up. Don't just look at Amazon merch apparel. Look at coffee mugs. I think when I looked at Amazon, coffee mugs were like the #1 bestseller. So definitely do not sleep on those. Shot glasses were big. Anything. Hats were big. Of course, t-shirts are a mainstay, but I'm saying don't limit the scope of what you're selling to just those. Trump's inauguration, there's going to be a lot of merch sold. Make sure you've got something. You know what I mean? Start somewhere. It doesn't have to be complicated. And look at the existing ones for hints. You know what I mean? They says Donald Trump, 45, 47, January 20th, 2025. Like, I think the best sellers, when I look, are almost designed to be like something that people keep. You know what I mean? As like a keepsake, not just like a normal t-shirt that you wear and you throw away. It really feels to me like they want that like higher end, the date, you know what I mean? The real presidential look. So that's just my personal opinion when designing for inauguration. Moving on, niche number 4, and this is where we kind of pivot into more evergreens, okay? Because honestly, there isn't always great trends, and I don't want to give you guys bad advice. So there's going to be a couple evergreens that we look at now. The first one, axolotl. I scrolled through at least the top 200 designs in Podly today. Minimum 200. I probably scrolled to like 300 because I was like, what is trending? What is trending? Is there something I can like dig for and find like a hidden gem for you guys? And again, I don't want to give bad advice. Like if stuff is selling because of the Christmas holiday and it's going to fall out of favor in a couple days, then that's not good advice to me to be sharing. So I said, how about axolotl? As I'm scrolling, I'm seeing a ton of axolotls being cross-niched with other things too. Like you've got axolotls of the world, axolotl questions, the axolotl kawaii eating noodles, eating ramen, just a girl who loves axolotls. You've got the trippy, colorful axolotl, the boba tea kawaii axolotl, just so many opportunities. So that's a great evergreen niche that you can literally cross-niche. You can sell just in the axolotl niche. You could have a lot of fun with that one. And if there's not a lot of trends to be capitalizing on, like I would say Trump is probably the #1 trend and then probably Chinese New Year. After that, like get some evergreens up. You know what I mean? Because that's a reward you give yourself for years to come. By the way, in my private community that meets twice a week, we do live streams, we collaborate and stuff like that. I always share designs that sold that day from my account. So you get to see how I design, how I do keywords, what's actually selling. I love it when I can share designs that I uploaded 7 years ago that I'm still making money on today. That's why I'm sharing evergreens like axolotls with you today, because if you have the long-term perspective on business, which if you don't have it, I mean, good luck, right? You should have a long-term perspective, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. This is a gift you can give yourself 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years from now. So go ahead and do that. All right, moving on. Oh, here's more axolotl. Sorry. Taco-lotl. So axolotl taco. Games-a-lotls. Axolotl questions. Axolotls of the world. Stay curious. Axolotl questions. Games-a-lotl. Sister of the birthday girl here behind me with the axolotl on a cake. So lots of opportunity. All right, moving on. Niche number 5. Another evergreen niche that I wanted to recommend here. So let's get to it. How about, and I actually have 3 examples for you here. They are more relevant to turning over into the new year because I think there's opportunity to add a 2025 element, but it is not required. And that is announcements. And when I say announcement, I mean like literally in your keywords, it is an announcement. So what kind of announcement shirt do people buy and people wear? Use your imagination. I've got some examples here, obviously. So announcement, first time, soon to be. You get where we're going with this? So announcement, this right here is announcement. Middle, it has little sister crossed out and it says middle sister. Next one, a little who is due. Next one, only child crossed out, big sister. Next one, bows or burnouts, daddy loves you. Next one, I'm Santa. I don't really get that one. Next one, soon to be grandpa. Next one, cool uncle's club. Next one, promoted to uncle. You get where I'm going with this. Now this is first time grandma. Let the spoiling begin. There's no need to repeat yourself. I ignored you for the first time. Okay, that's not really as relevant. First time grandpa, soon to be mommy. Dad, papa, great papa, I just keep getting better, promoted to grandpa, promoted to uncle. This is my new dad shirt. So you get the idea there. And then soon to be. When I search that, it doesn't mean that it has to say soon to be in the design, but promoted to mommy, We're pregnant, but mostly her, leveling up to uncle, promoted to great grandpa, soon to be mommy, soon to be grandpa, soon to be auntie. You guys get the picture. All right, emerging trends. Let's move on. So these are trends that are, their current BSR is outperforming their 90-day average 3-month BSR. Okay, so my favorite son-in-law, or the son-in-law shirt, daughter-in-law shirt. What is the in-law shirt? Seem to really pop in Christmas. I mean, check this out. Like half of these are all like in-law related shirts. So I guess a big in-law gift when they have to go to their in-law's house on the holidays is Amazon merch t-shirts, apparently, according to BSRs. I mean, look at the BSRs. This isn't a guessing game. 1,000 BSR for my son-in-law. Next one, 2,600 BSR, daughter-in-law. Next one, son-in-law again, 9,000 BSR. Next one, son-in-law again, 14,000 BSR. All right, a lot of son-in-law stuff. So take a hint. That's something that hopefully you were on top of. All right, looking ahead, these are niches that are smaller, less obvious, at least a month out. January 8th, National Take the Stairs Day. January 9th, Play God Day. January 11th, Learn Your Name in Morse Code Day. January 12th, National Pharmacist Day. And January 13th, International Skeptics Day. All right, let's look at the archive now. These are products that were trending 11 months ago. Could be indicative of what will be selling well 1 month from today. Pretty well scattered, I would say. You got a lot of cat shirts. You've got just mainly evergreens. Seems like the type of products that would be gifted to other people is basically how I would summarize it. So that's basically it, guys. And here are removed designs. All of these were removed in the last 2 weeks, either by the uploader or by Amazon. Seeing at least another, Harris Walls shirt getting removed. Basically, that's it. I would say no other signal that's kind of obvious. Some Thanksgiving stuff getting removed as well. Could be lower tier sellers freeing up upload space for newer trends, right? Because after Thanksgiving, you're not going to reasonably project to make sales in there. So you delete them and then you replace it with the next big thing. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Check out the link in the description if you want my full print-on-demand course walking you through step-by-step how to start, scale, and automate your print-on-demand business. Just as a reminder, I did that when I was working not just my day job, but a second job and had my side hustle web development company, small business, but still. And I still was able to scale my print-on-demand business to 6-figure annual profits amidst all of that. So I want to link that in the description and have a private community where I go live twice a week and work directly with people in a small group coaching format. That is linked in the description. We have great guests as well. We just had Cassie Johnson as a guest. We're going to have someone as a guest that's like crushing it on Etsy, doesn't have a YouTube channel coming up this next week. So it's a great opportunity there. All right, thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon with another new video.